We stand at the precipice of a new dawn, one not illuminated by the sun, but by the silent, calculating glow of artificial intelligence. This specter looms not just in server farms and research labs, but in the collective human psyche, stirring a potent cocktail of dread and wonder. The central question of our age is no longer if AI will reshape our world, but who it will reshape it for. Will it be a tide that lifts all boats, ushering in an era of unprecedented prosperity? Or will it be a tsunami, casting millions into economic irrelevance and washing away the very foundations of our identity? For countless people, this is not a philosophical debate about the future. It is a visceral fear about tomorrow. It is the chilling realization that the unique spark of their own cognition, their ability to think, analyze, and communicate, could be outperformed, replicated, and ultimately replaced. History whispers a comforting narrative. Technology, though disruptive, is a net creator. The Industrial Revolution swapped muscle for machines, ultimately freeing human minds for more complex, better paying jobs. But AI is a different beast entirely. It does not target our brawn, it takes aim at our mind, humanity's final and most crucial asset. This is not automation, it is cognitive colonialism. Nowhere is this more immediate than in the economic engines of the developing world. In the Philippines, the outsourcing industry, a monumental achievement constituting 7% of GDP and 1.3 million livelihoods, faces existential collapse. The IMF warns 89% of these roles are vulnerable to AI. Similarly, in Bangladesh, the 80,000 strong outsourcing sector is poised to evaporate. These nations built their modern economies on the export of human intellect and service. Now, AI allows wealthy nations to onshore automation, pulling the rug out from under an entire development model and risking economic ruin for those who climbed that ladder last. Do not be fooled into thinking this is a distant problem for the global south. Wealthy nations face their own profound disruption. Forecasts suggest the U.S. could lose 7.1 million jobs by 2030, from cashiers and tellers to customer service reps, with 47% of all roles at risk. The trillion-dollar investments pouring into AI demand returns, and the most direct path to profitability is often through layoffs. While the U.S. may see a 5.4% GDP boost by 2035, developing nations are projected to lag at 3.5%, dangerously widening global inequality. This divergence is by design. AI acts as complementary capital for the highly skilled, supercharging doctors, analysts, and designers. But for those performing routine cognitive tasks, it is purely substitutive capital, a direct replacement. This bifurcation is locked in by a stark reality. US and Chinese firms with 245 of the world's 294 most significant AI systems since 2017 dominate through patents, data, and hardware control, 90% of which comes from just 5 countries. Their feedback loops of data and capital create an insurmountable moat. It is no surprise that PwC predicts AI will add 15.7 trillion to global GDP by 2030, with a staggering 70% flowing directly to the US and China. We have seen this movie before. The automation of the 1980s erased 7 million US factory jobs, leaving places like Detroit with scars that never fully healed. The UK's coal towns are still searching for their place in the world. AI moves faster and cuts deeper, threatening wounds that could define generations. Yet, humanity is not powerless. Our greatest asset is not our current skill set, but our innate ability to adapt, to learn, and to care. The response must be as swift and targeted as the threat. The Philippines is already fighting back, aiming to retrain 1 million workers. Bangladesh is pushing digital skills into its core curriculum. For wealthy nations, the mandate is to invest fiercely in the irreducibly human: critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence, and ethical reasoning. We must expand internet access to the 2.6 billion still left in the digital dark and forge robust safety nets to buffer the inevitable displacement. To let inequality fester is to stunt our own collective growth. Don't let AI's tide sweep you under. Upskill in AI literacy, advocate for equitable policies, and support digital access initiatives. Visit worldbank.org to back programs closing the digital divide. Seize the future before it reshapes you.